tell me the difference between Pakatan Rakyat and Pakatan Harapan? I mean, obviously PAS is not in there.
Yeah.
Extending open invitation to PAS. Okay? So the previous Pakatan Rakyat had issues between DAP and PAS. DAP has still said they're not going to join anything with PAS inside. So how do you resolve this? I mean, I know you can say take it day by day, step by step, but eventually the ideal thing is to have all opposition parties working together. But what happens next?
I think what is of utmost importance and urgency now is to clearly spell out and define what are the coalition agreements, what are the common policies, and what are the code of ethics among the parties in the coalition. Once we have this firmly in writing, and then the three parties will sign it. Of course, there will be a series of negotiations involved in order to get this finalized and accepted by the three parties. And I think that is going to be the most different, the biggest difference between Pakatan Harapan and any other coalitions in the country in the past.
How long do you think like this will take for everything to be? How
Can
long?
you give me and balik rehat jap? I can't say, because it's not my say alone. I have to sit down with the other sections from the other parties, map it out, and then we may have a picture. But I don't think we will prolong it lah. I think there will be a clear timeline. Personally, I don't think we want to drag more than 1 month. So we'll try to strive to have it within a month. But going back to Shazwan's question, I think that is the biggest difference between Pakatan Harapan and any other coalitions that we have had in the past and present. Because I think Pakatan Harapan is going to be the first Pakatan or coalition which is governed by a binding coalition agreements between the constituent members. Which, if you ask what's the difference with PAS and so on, any members who want to, and any parties or organisation who wants to be a part of Pakatan Harapan will have to go through and agree to those common policies and common agreements, and subject to whether or not they agree to signing the common agreements. And I think what will happen in the future, if there are new parties, for example PAS, who want to come on board, then we have to renegotiate the coalition agreements with the existing three parties. So everything will be in black and white, and there will be a lot more clarity to it. So that sorts out, for example, and make it clearer what kind of political combinations or configurations that are open to be explored by the parties. Because there can be a situation where mungkin parti lain tidak bersetuju dengan perjanjian bersama atau dasar bersama, but they can always work on issue basis, they can always work on electoral pact and so on. But at least I think berdasarkan ucapan Ketua Pembangkang tadi, kita cuba untuk memberi seberapa jelas there will be as much clarity as possible, so that we will try to reduce the room for ambiguity.
Ada penalti tak pada sebuah parti yang melanggar perjanjian?
Saya tak tahu lagi. I mean, we haven't even drafted. Let us go through the process, kerana sebagainya itu ialah mengenai kod etika kan. Jadi kita akan tengok macam mana.
Kalau lompat antara parti?
I can't answer. Saya tak boleh cakap sekarang. Itu isu-isu yang mungkin akan dibawa lah dalam perbincangan.
Tapi binding agreement, composition, would it spell out details like on issues like religion? Would there be a...
Sebenarnya kalau dari segi itu, dasar bersama dan buku jingga pun pada pendapat saya telah jelas mengenai pendirian ketiga-tiga parti sebelum ini mengenai isu agama. Kita menerima peruntukan perlembagaan Islam sebagai agama rasmi, kita menerima, dan ini termasuk DAP dan juga PAS sebelum ini, keadilan menerima contohnya Islam sebagai agama tunjang di negara ini, dan pada masa yang sama kita menghormati dan meraihkan kepelbagaian agama seperti mana yang termaktub di dalam perlembagaan. I do not think that there can be any more clarity than that. Jadi I think cuma mungkin ada beberapa soalan praktikal, soalan yang mungkin akan dibawa dan perlu dibincangkan lah. I don't want to preempt anything. It is unfair for me to preempt when the secgens have not sat down. I think let's get the committee to sit down first, and then we have a bit more clarity. Okay?